write down what's happening?
First pitch, base hit.
Well, there's gonna be more because I'm not even close. Fastball with it, like strike three.
Yeah.
What just happened? Okay.
Just keep say where to like center field.
Welcome back, everybody. We're back for game 2 of the doubleheader. A little bit of a late start on the stream. But the Wave have kicked off game number 2 with a couple of hits by the left fielder Camden and the center fielder Marthland. Pitching game 2 for the Collegians is number 16, Julian Zamora, the right-hander out of Boulder, Colorado. Up now for the Wave is the first baseman, Schramm. Was 0 for 3 in game number 1, so looking for a better outing in the second half of tonight's doubleheader. That offering is fouled back. Count at 0-2 now for Schramm. (0-2) from Zamora outside, ball number 1.
Yeah, why should we track them?
That one is swung on and missed by Schramm for out number 1, and Zamora is on the board with a strikeout here in the top of the first. Runner goes on the wild pitch to the right fielder Anderson. Both runners into second and third safely. Wave with an early scoring opportunity after getting blown out in game 1. Looking for a better showing here in game number 2. Infield is in now with the runner on third. 1-0 from Zamora, grounded to third. Diving play by Bryan. He cannot get there. Into left for a base hit. Both runs will score, and Anderson is on the board with 2 RBIs and a base hit. Next up for the Wave is the third baseman, Spears, with Anderson on first. Zamora still looking to settle into this one. Spears shows bunt, pulls it back, ball 1. Throw down to first is late. Anderson dives back in safely. (1-0) is off the end of the bat. Hirayama cannot quite get there on the dive, and it is into left for a base hit for the third baseman, Spears. Keeping the hot night rolling after getting on with a single and a walk in the first game. Next up for the Wave with runners on first and second is Janke. Played catcher the first game, moved into the DH slot for game number 2. First pitch from Zamora in the dirt, squirts away. And both runners are able to advance. One out from Zamora inside, ball 2. Just one out here in the top of the first. Wave with runners on second and third. Out to an early lead, just like they were in game 1. 2-0 from Zamora. Gets by the catcher on a pass ball, and Anderson is in, standing up to score. A 4-pitch walk to Janke from Zamora. 3-0 Wave now. Runners on first and third. Sean Connolly did the catching for the Collegians in the first game. It is now Kyler Adams for game number 2. De La Cruz now up playing second base, hitting in the 7-hole for the Wave. Infield in once again. Runners on second and third after Janke swiped second without a throw. Infield is in once again. De La Cruz pops that one up. Looks like a get down. Right fielder moving in, and he is under for the catch. Runner tags, bluffs, and heads back to third on the throw. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Caught by the right fielder, Himrich. Julian Zamora looking to get out of the top of the first with no more damage here. 2 in scoring position now for Byrne, the new catcher. Chopped over to third base, and it squeaks by the glove of the third baseman, Bryant. Both runs will score on the air. Byrne is in safely at first. Wave now leading 5-0 early on. First offering from Zamora to the 9-hole hitter, the shortstop, Bamesberger, is high and inside for ball number 1. And the Collegians have called for time to go out and have a little chat with Julian Zamora here. Trying to get things under control in the top of the first.
No, because runner didn't tag. Yeah.
So 1 out with 2 outs. All right.
1-0 from Zamora to Bamesberger is inside for ball number 2. Just the runner on first now. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Wave leading 5-0. Two-0 is in for strike number 1. Bamesberger looks at that one.
Is he retired? No, he's still.
Zamora goes home with that one and gets Bamesberger swinging for strike number 2 with the fastball. Zamora trying to move quickly here to get out of this first inning. That one is in on him, high and inside, and the count is full. Payoff pitch from Zamora. Runner goes, and the ball outside. Bamesberger is on with a free pass. That will bring up the left fielder Camden as the Wave have batted around here in the first. Led off the game with a single and scored. Has an RBI chance here with 2 outs in the first. First pitch from Zamora is high for ball 1. Ball 2 from Zamora, high and inside. That one is fouled back by Camden, straight back for strike number 1. Two one from Zamora, up and in again for ball 3, and the right-hander is in danger of loading the bases here with 2 outs. Carter Swan is going to start warming up now for the Collegians in the bullpen, as another one on the inside part of the plate gives Camden the free pass to first base. Next up is Martland, the center fielder for the Wave, who also singled and scored his first time up, and he looks at ball 1. Zamora needs to start getting it down a little bit. A lot of high misses here as the count moves to 2-0. Another one upstairs brings the count to 3 balls and no strikes with the bases juiced here in the first. Wave already off to a 5-0 start here, and the Collegians haven't even swung a bat yet. Rio is outside for ball 4. As a run scores. Next offering from Zamora to Schramm is outside for ball 1. Schramm struck out his first time up earlier in the inning. 1-0 is upstairs for ball 2. Zamora struggling to find the zone here early on. Two-0 is inside for ball 3. And another 3-0 count with the bases loaded here. Zamora finally gets one in there on 3-0. Strom appeared to have the red light up there, taking strike one. Zamora moving quickly now, but he loses control of that fastball high and outside, and that will walk in yet another run. The 7th of the inning for the Prospect Wave. And manager Tony Rucco is out to talk to his starting pitcher here in the top of the first inning. And Rucco takes the ball. Zamora will head out to the dugout. And that will be it for him on this opening day. Number 14, Carter Swan, will take his place on the bump. Right-hander out of Castle Rock, Colorado, pitching for Mesa Community College. He enters with a 7-run deficit here in the top of the first.
$79 is that last pitch.
I think that was
All these kids down here. Yeah, no, that's off. No, it's definitely off because it just said 110. A little off.
Swan's first hitter that he will face will be the right fielder, Anderson. Singled in a run and scored a run himself earlier in the first. First pitch swinging, driving out to center field. And Cole Lucky is comfortably under it for out number 3, and the Collegians finally get out of the top of the first. But not before the Wave drive in 7 runs to jump out to a 7-0 lead. Collegians' hot bats will need to show up again after scoring 17 runs in Game 1.
Probably just kind of the same thing as cleaning up the field, and I guess.
It's a little bit easier because it's like when you show the box score or the place, it tells you like what you have. So it's a little faster.
Back here for the bottom of the first, leading off for the Collegians is Hunter Hirayama, the shortstop from Hawaii, as he looks at ball one upstairs. On the mound for the Wave for game number 2 is going to be number 1, Mateo Daly. One 0 from Daly is high and inside. Ball 2. Hirayama swings at a fastball. Barely gets the bat on it. Right back into the catcher's mitt for strike 1. Two 1 from Daly down in the dirt. And the speedy Hirayama threatening to get on as the leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the first. Hirayama swings at the 3-1 pitch, fouls it off into the parking lot, and it just misses the parked cars, it appears. Hirayama rips one right back up the middle. Comebacker. Daly cannot quite get a glove on it. And Hirayama is on first with a base hit. Was on base 3 times in game 1 and now starts the Collegians off with a single in game 2. Them needing to make inroads on this 7-0 deficit that the Wave built in the top of the first. Daly working out of the stretch now to the third baseman Jackson Bryant, who swings and fouls off the first pitch. Daly checks on Hirayama at first, throws over there. No problem for the shortstop as he is back in standing up. Daly delivers home this time, low and away for ball number 1. Hirayama dancing at first. Daly goes home anyway in the dirt again for ball 2. Bryant swings and is just in front of that one as he chops it down the third base line, foul. Count moves to 2-2 now. 2-2 from Daly. Skips in the dirt. Nicely stepped in front of by Byrne to keep Hirayama at first. And the count is full. Payoff pitch now. Runner goes. Bryant swings, chops it down the third base line, and foul. Hirayama almost certainly will be going again here as the 3-2 comes from Daly. Runner stays, and it is ball 4 to Bryant. So 2 on with no outs for the Collegians here in the bottom of the first, and that brings up Hank Himrick, the right fielder. Hit a monster home run out to right field in game number 1. Takes ball 1 inside. And that one gets through the glove of Byrne. Both runners will advance easily on the pass ball. Pitch was a little high, but certainly should have been handled by the catcher. Two runners in scoring position for the 3-hole hitter Himrick now. And he swings and he pops that one up down the third base line. Left fielder is in, makes the catch, but falls down on the routine fly ball, and that allows Hirayama to tag up and come in to score. So it will go down as a sac fly for Hank Himrick. That was the left fielder, Camden, for the Wave, who had a little bit of trouble handling that one. Not sure if the sun was in his face or what. Next up for the Collegians is the center fielder, Cole Lucky, who looks at strike 1 on the inside half of the plate. The one from Daly is low and away. Good eye by Lucky not to bite on that one. 1-1. Next pitch swung on, chopped over to third, but botched on the short hop. And Lucky will reach at first. Third baseman Spears tried to charge at it, short hopped on him, and skipped just underneath the glove. Bryant remained at second on the ground of left side infield, but he will go here. The throw on a third is in time and on the money for the easy out. Well in front of the base runner, Jackson Bryant. Nice, great pop, great throw by Byrne there. That is out number 2 here in the bottom of the first. Lucky was able to steal second on that play. As the left fielder, Braden Thompson, is in the box now for the Collegians. Count 1-1. Thompson had 3 hits in game 1, including a home run. Big part of that Collegians offensive explosion earlier this afternoon as he looks at ball 2 upstairs. Daly steps off. Lucky retreats back to second. No throw. Checks on the runner a couple of times before going home. High and inside. Count 3-1. Wonder if Daly will test Thompson here after his stellar game one with the base open. 3-1 is in there. Swing and a miss from Thompson, and the count moves full here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Wave still leading 7-1 here. Payoff pitch from Daly is outside and to the backstop. A wild pitch over the glove of the catcher Byrne. It is a walk for Thompson, and Lucky is able to take third base. Next up is the first baseman, Mateo Bellismo. As Daly quickly steps off and throws over to check on Thompson at first, who is back standing up. Next one from Daly is driven out to center field. Center fielder moving back, and cannot make the catch at the track. Through the glove. Lucky is in the score, standing up, as is Thompson. And Mateo Bellismo drives in 2 with assistance from the air in center field.
Yeah.
Matt Graff up now for the Collegians, hitting 7th and playing second base this evening. With Bellismo on second here in the top of the first. 2 outs. Oh, 1 pitch from Daly. In there, Graff swings, pops it up down the third base line. And it drops. A miscommunication between the shortstop and the left fielder, Camden. Bellismo scores from second, and Graff is on safely with an RBI single. The Wave lead has now been cut to 7-4. Daly turns, throws over to first. Graff dives back in safely. Catcher pops and throws back to first, and it is way over the first baseman's head down the right field line. Graff rounding second, heading to third, and will be in there safely on the wild throw from the catcher Byrne out into right field, giving the Collegians another opportunity to pick up a run here. Designated hitter Gavin Acosta at the plate, hitting 8th now for Boulder. It's 7-4. It's 7-4. Hello from Daly, driven out into left. Left fielder looks like he lost it again. He dives and it pops out of the glove. He cannot make the catch. Raff scores easily, and Acosta is on to second on the error by the left fielder Camden, who looks like he lost that one in the sun. It was a completely overcast day earlier, but the sun has come out and it is affecting those on the left side of the field currently. Now up is the catcher Kyler Adams for the Collegians as he looks at a breaking ball up high from Daly. Runner in scoring position here for Adams. Chance to cut the lead down to 1 with a base hit. Wave leads 7-5 currently. Adams swings at a fastball upstairs. Strike 1. Another fastball from Daly up high. Adams content to look at that one for ball 2. Two one from Daly, and he will step off and check on Acosta out at second base. No threat. He'll go home with this one, and he will find the zone for strike 2. Adams asked for a spot. Wasn't too sure about that one. 2-2 from Daly inside. Jammed him up, popped up to first, and the Wave are out of the bottom of the first as Tyler Adams pops up to first base to end the inning. Hope you like offense, folks. 12 runs already. Prospect Wave lead 7-5 heading into the top of the second. Carter Swan back on the mound for the Collegians to start inning number 2, hoping for a much quicker one than they had in the first inning, where they saw 12 batters come to the plate.
Yeah, my wife's 6'9", 6'8". On my side, I have Giants that are like 4'10".
Leading off for the Wave is the right fielder Anderson, who takes one right off of the foot to open the inning. Looks to be okay, and he will take the free pass down to first. And that one is through the legs of Adams. Ball is the backstop. He doesn't see it. Anderson takes second, takes a healthy round, but opts to turn back on the wild pitch.
Come on, Carter, you got this.
Third baseman Spears up to bat now for the Wave. Another RBI chance here with no outs in the top of the second. 1-0 from Swan is in for strike 1. Already with a little bit of a jam to get out of. 1-1 low for ball number 2. Two one from Swan is low and away. Count moves to 3-1 now with a base open down at first. 3-1 from Swan, low again. catcher Janke on. First and second now. Second baseman De La Cruz coming up. Flew out to right field his first time up. Shows bunt. Tries to lay it down. Fouls it back. 0-1. Swan checks on the runner at second, goes home. De La Cruz swings through it, and the count moves to 0-2 here with no outs in the top of the second.
I thought you were saying.
0-2 from Swan, way outside. Nice snag by the catcher Adams to keep the runners where they are. Count moves to 1-2. One two from Adams low. Missing low a lot here the last couple ABs. Still even in the count though, 2-2. Two outside, swung on and missed, and he struck him out. Sits De La Cruz down swinging, and that is a huge strikeout for Carter Swan. First pitch swinging, chopped to second base by the catcher Byrne, and the Collegians are able to turn the double play 4-6-3 to get out of the inning. So a great job by Swan getting out of the jam with the strikeout and the double play. No harm, no foul, and the Collegians will swing the bats again in the bottom of the second, down just 2. Mateo Daly back to throw the second for the Prospect Wave. Collegians are back to the top of the order here in the bottom of the second. Hunter Hirayama will lead off, the shortstop. Reached on a base hit up the middle and scored a run last inning. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Fastball is in anyway for strike 1. 0-1 from Daly is by the catcher Byrne. Count moves to 1-1. 1-1 is in there. Hirayama looks at it. And Daly is ahead in the count now, 1-2. Two-strike fastball is up in the zone. Good eye from Hirayama. Gets back even 2-2. Breaking ball from Daly just paints the inside corner. Hirayama does not like it, but he is rung up on strikes for the first out here in the second. Next up is Jackson Bryant, the third baseman, reached on a walk earlier, but was caught stealing, trying to snag third. First offering from Daly is low and away for ball one. One is swung on by Bryant, foul tipped for strike one. One is fouled back by Bryant. Daly doing a nice job of mixing up speeds and finding the zone in this one. In this second inning. One, two, just misses outside. Good eye from Bryant. Count is full now. Payoff pitch is fouled back. Bryant battling hard here, staying in the at-bat. Trying to get something going for the Collegians here in the bottom of the second with a 2-run deficit, 7-5. 3-2 from Daly, swung on and driven out to left center field. Center fielder going back, and he dives, and he makes the catch. What an incredible play. The center fielder, Markland, with an acrobatic diving grab, moving backwards to rob Jackson Bryant of extra bases. And that is a big second out here for the Prospect Wave. Next up for the Collegians is the right fielder, Hank Himrick. Himrick drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. A little blooper in the left field. Takes that one the other way, a liner and a diving grab made to end the inning by the shortstop, Bumsberger. A couple of acrobatic web gems from the Prospect Wave to get out of that second inning with no damage. A 1-2-3 inning for Mateo Daly, and the Wave will bring out the bats once again.
just so you know, it's confusing when you put a 0 up already because it looks like it's the bottom of the third there. So, so just keep it blank, and then if they score the 1, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there. Just something I noticed. I saw what you were doing, but just keep it blank so that people know, hey, this is who's up, and if there's a blank, it's the bottom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a suggestion.
Carter Swan back out for his third inning of work now for the Collegians. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is at 2 runs. Prospect Wave still leading 7-5. Scoreless second inning for both sides after an explosive first inning. Up for the Wave will be the shortstop Baumsberger, fresh off of his diving catch to end the bottom of the second. One 0 from Swan is low for ball 2. Count 3-0 now on Baumsberger. From Swan is inside for ball 4, so the leadoff walk for the shortstop. That will bring up the leadoff hitter, left fielder Camden. Reached base in both plate appearances thus far. Singled in the first and walked in the second. First offering from Swan is outside for ball 1. Swan turns, throws over to first. Baumsberger is back safely. Next pitch from Swan is fouled back by Camden for strike 1. One from Swan, up and in for ball 2. Swan working out of the stretch, checks on the runner at first, throws over. No threat. Baumsberger back safely. Runner goes on the 2-1. Ball is ripped right into the vacated hole from the shortstop. Baumsberger will get into third safely with the head start, and it is a base hit for Camden, his second of the game. Another scoring chance here for the Prospect Wave, first and third with no outs. And the heart of the order coming up, starting up with the center fielder, Markland. Also has a single and a walk thus far in game number 2 of the doubleheader. Camden goes, pitches outside, throw is low and skips away from the shortstop, Hirayama, allowing Baumsberger to come in to score on the wild throw from the catcher, Kyle Adams. My mistake, that is Sean Conley back in at catcher. Started at catcher in game 1.
So you'll get those.
Yeah.
Runner on second now here with no outs in the top of the third. Northland shows bunt, pulls it back. Ball is in for a strike anyways. Count moves to 1-1 to the center fielder.
It's usually gonna garbage.
Swan checks the runner at second. Throws in low for ball 2.
Here, this is, they took over our planters in our front too. There's some cups. Yeah. In my front
Next offering from Swan just paints the outside part of the plate. Strike 2.
No, I do.
Oh.
No, he's like climbing up the stairs. He had a limp. Yeah. Something had happened to his mom. So, no, a lot of
That
times
one
I'll
is
wait
swung on and fouled back. Count 2-2 to the center fielder Northland. Northland goes out on the drop third strike. Camden gets to third and slides in safe on the close play at third.
Wildlife is cool. We also have vultures that have decided they like our
You have a good amount of those. Lot of hawks.
we have lots of hawks.
That brings up the first baseman Schramm. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it off. Struck out and walked so far today, but an RBI chance here. Anything in the outfield should score. The leadoff hitter Camden. Infield is in here with just one out. Schramm swings at the 0-1 pitch. Foul tips it right back into the mitt of Conley. And the count is 0-2. This would be a big strikeout for Carter Swan here. And Swan swings. Camden runs on the drop third strike. Throwback to home is just late, and Camden is in for the Prospect Waves' 9th run here in game number 2. Heady base running all around there from Camden. Took third on a drop third strike and also was able to score the run. On the throw down to first on the Schramm strikeout. Base is empty now. 2 outs for the right fielder, Anderson. Checks his swing. First base ump says no. Ball 1. One 0 from Swan, low and in for ball 2.
Depends. I make it sometimes not.
2-0 from Swan. Just catches the corner. Maybe an assist from the framing job by Sean Connolly on that one. Count 2-1 now with the bases empty. Check the swing again on the breaking ball down in the dirt. First base ump says no again, and the count moves to 3-1. That one is hammered down the left field line and foul. Anderson was way out in front of that one. Absolutely crushed it. just tailed off around the left field foul pole. Count is full now for Anderson. And he swings and misses. Ball in the dirt. Conley throws on to first for the out. So Swan gives up 2 runs in the top of the third, but picks up 3 consecutive strikeouts to end it. Prospect Waves lead up to 9-5 now.
That's very. I walk away for it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could go.
And then I think there's like no chance
You know, there is. You pick 2. We haven't seen the bear trail. Some people have.
of they like run thing.
Yeah, I'm on base by myself in the morning, so I'm never worried. Because they're all around. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you
You do. I mean, we don't. I don't think about it.
Mateo Daly back out for inning number 3 for the Prospect Wave. Had a rough first, but got the top of the order down in order last inning. 1, 2, 3. Cole Lucky, the center fielder, will start this one off for the Collegians as he looks at ball 1, breaking ball inside. Lucky reached on an error and scored back in the first. As he looks at ball 2, up and in.
Yeah, it's impressive at first until they start eating vegetation.
2-0 for Mateo Daly outside for ball 3.
right.
Lucky with the red light on that 3-0. Daly puts it in the zone, 3-1. Right back at him. Lucky swings, flies it out into shallow right. And the right fielder, Anderson, takes a couple steps in and makes the catch for a routine out number 1.
Yeah, we live right under.
Braden Thompson in the box now, walked and scored earlier. And looks at ball 1 in the dirt.
Brad just got his truck stolen. Yeah. They recovered it.
1-0 pitch just misses upstairs. Ball 2. Daly finds the corner with that one. Another fastball, the outside part of the plate. Thompson does not offer at it, and the count is now 2-2. 2-2 fouled back by Thompson. Thompson swings through the fastball on 2-2. Daly struck him out. After a rough first, Mateo Daly has really settled into this one. First baseman Mateo Bellismo up next, hitting 6th with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. takes strike one. Belismo ripped one out to deep center in the first, bringing in 2 runs. That one is just outside for a ball. 1-1 now. Belismo takes a hack at that one, brings him down to the ground. Breaking ball in the dirt fooled him there. And Mateo Daly moving quickly now. Just missed the fastball upstairs. Count now 2-2 on the big righty. 2-2 is swung on and missed. Struck him out. A couple of Ks to end the inning for Mateo Daly in what has been a stellar last few innings as he holds the Prospect Wave lead here at 9-5 heading into the fourth.
They're in the Midwest. They're in the Missouri Valley Conference. I know they're pretty positive.
Now pitching for the Collegians, number 10, Trevor Mock. Right-hander out of San Diego, California. Number 3, Copenhagen, now playing third and batting for the Prospect Wave as he takes ball one just on the outside corner. Not sure what happened to Spears, but he did take that hit by pitch off of the ankle earlier. Could have something to do with his removal from the game. Two and 0 for Mock is upstairs for ball 3. Copenhagen started the last game at second, went 0 for 2, but takes a 4-pitch walk this time around, and the Wave have a leadoff base runner. The DH Janke is in now. The runner on first. Fastball from Mock just misses outside. That one finds the spot, 1-1. One from Mock. Just misses outside again. He's trying to find that spot. Mock didn't love that one. Up says outside, 2-1. Next one from Mock. Takes a little off of it, but finds the corner. Janke does not offer, and the count is 2-2. Janke swings through that fastball over the middle of the plate for strike number 3. And Mock is on the board with a strikeout here in the top of the 4th. One out now. Mock going to De La Cruz, hitting in the 7th spot. De La Cruz playing third now. Copenhagen will slide over to second after the departure of the original third baseman Spears. De La Cruz looks at ball 2 up high. Runner goes on the 2-0. Conley's throw is just late, and Copenhagen is into second safely with a theft. Conley almost got it there in time, but just a split second late. And the runner is in scoring position for the Wave with just 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Checks on Copenhagen down at second and throws in for strike 1. Mock's next offering is up and in for ball 4, and De La Cruz will take the open base down at first. Not the worst thing in the world, though, for the Collegians. Brings the inning-ending double play back into play as the catcher Byrne, who ended the second inning by rolling into a 4-6-3 double play, steps up to the plate. He shows bunt but whiffs for strike 1. Here goes Mock with the 0-1. Just finds the inside part of the plate for strike 2. Oh, 2 offering from Mock. Swung on and chopped foul. Byrne did not play in game 1. Reached on an error and scored in the first inning tonight. Grounded into a double play, as I mentioned before, to end the second. He swings and misses at that fastball from Mock for out number 2. A big strikeout for Trevor Mock to get the second out with runners in scoring position. Nine-hole hitter Baumsberger is up, the shortstop. RBI chance. And Trevor Mock with a chance to get out of the jam here in the 4th. Mock gets him swinging with that breaking ball. Fooled him. Count 1-1 now. Mock throws. That one skips, falls at the catcher's feet. Connolly doesn't see it. He finds it, throws down to third. And the runner is safe. Throw was just a bit outside. Connolly lost that one at his feet. Oppenhagen takes the free base. Should be inconsequential, though, with 2 outs here in the 4th. As Mock throws ball 3 upstairs. Top of the order coming up for the Wave, if they can keep this inning alive. Left fielder Camden on deck, who is 2 for 2 thus far. Mock would love to get this out here at the bottom of the order. 3-1 is in there for strike 2, and the count is full. Big pitch coming here. 3-2, 2 outs, first and third. Runner goes from first, grounded to first, handled by Belismo. He will step on the base, and Mock is out of the jam in the top of the 4th. Nicely done. Collegians will come up looking to cut into the deficit, but for now the Prospect Wave still lead 9-5.
So for the last game, what I do, just everything. I just one shot.
Okay.
I can't really
Somebody. No.
I'm sure you guys,
Somebody,
Is this the first game? This is the first game, yeah.
you have work to do, Jimmy. Come on.
I messed up the book the first couple innings. Though. That doesn't, yeah, I'm not keeping balls and strikes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
Matt Graff will start the bottom of the fourth for the Collegians as he takes strike one. Bottom of the order up for Boulder here in the last half of the fourth, 7, 8, 9. Looking to cut into this prospect wave lead as we get into the later stages of this one. Breaking ball hung over the plate and ripped into center field for a base hit.
thank you.
Nice piece of hitting by Groff there. First pitch to the DH Gavin Acosta. Just a bit outside. Runner goes and then heads right back. Groff thought about it. He decided not to test the arm of Byrne, though. And the count is 2-0 to Acosta. New pitcher in now for the Wave. Dahlgren played left field in the first game, but is in out of the pen in this one, trying to give the Wave some relief innings with this 4-run lead. 3-0 is inside to Acosta. And the Wave now the Collegians, my mistake, now have 2 on with no outs. As Sean Connolly, the catcher, comes up to the plate and looks at strike one on the outside part. Connolly's first at-bat of this one. Hit a bases-clearing double and got on base with a walk in game number 1 today. 0-1 pitch is foul back for strike 2. Good eye by Conley on the 0-2. Takes the fastball just on the inside part of the plate. Count is now 1-2. Runners go. Ball 2. Throw is low into third, and Groff slides in safely. Looked like Byrne had a chance to get him down there at third, but the throw came out a little slow and a little low. And the runners are on second and third now with no outs in the bottom of the fourth. So a big opportunity for the Collegians here. 2-2 to Conley. Outside and to the backstop. Groff will head home. Flip home. Safe. Groff slides in under the tag. Hesitated just a second. I thought it might cost him the run, but able to slide in just under the tag from the pitcher Dahlgren, and the wild pitch costs him a run. Acosta over to third on the wild pitch. 3-2 to Conley. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. A big strikeout there for Dahlgren to sort of stop the bleeding here at the beginning of this last half of the fourth. Brings up the top of the order, shortstop Hunter Hirayama. Now hitting The runner still on third. Collegians still trail 9-6 after that last run. Hirayama turns away from that first pitch, but it breaks back in and just catches the inside part of the plate for strike one. Next pitch, fastball fouled back by Hirayama, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole here. Hirayama singled and scored in the first and struck out looking to start the second, and he eats that breaking ball. And he is bailed out of the 0-2 hole with the hit by pitch and is put on first. Dahlgren wastes no time checking on the leadoff hitter over at first. No problem for Hirayama. They've tried to pick him off multiple times over both games today, but he's been in safely standing up each time. He goes this time, but Bryant fouls it off, and Hirayama will have to head back to first. 0-1 count now on the third baseman, Bryant. Runners on first and third here with one out. Dahlgren goes home. That one is fouled off by Bryant, and the count goes to 0-2 now. Big opportunity for the Collegians to get back into this game here. With the heart of the order coming up, Hank Himrick, the right fielder, on deck. Hirayama bluffs on that one, heads back to first. The 0-2 is upstairs for ball one. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And Bryant has battled back even here, 2-2. 2-2 pitch up and in. Hirayama goes late. Ump rings up Bryant. The throw is late. Hirayama is in at second. Bryant is out on a ball that he thought was about to hit him. He turned away from it, from the fastball. But the ump rang him up, and that is out number 2. A huge out for Dahlgren. That will bring up the 3-hole hitter, Hank Himrick, with 2 runners in scoring position as he looks at ball one, just on the outside part of the plate. Himrick fouls that one, popped up, and it will get out of play back behind the third base dugout. Oh, 0-2 now to the right fielder, Himrick. Swung on and chopped foul. Great job by Himrick to get a bat on that one. Breaking ball down and in. Oh, 2 from Dahlgren upstairs for ball one. One-two delivery. Breaking ball is fouled back by Himrick, staying alive here, keeping the Collegians alive here in the bottom of the fourth. Henrik swings and misses at the fastball upstairs, and Dahlgren gets out of the inning, just giving up 1 run. Some big-time pitching from the Prospect Wave these last 3 innings. And they maintain their lead heading into the 5th, 9-6.
Yeah, that was a big throw.
Top of the order here to kick off the top of the 5th for the Prospect Wave. Left fielder Camden up, having a great second half of this doubleheader. 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk. He scored twice. And a real weapon at the top of the order. Trevor Mock still on the bump for Boulder. Count up to 1-0 now. Fastball is in from Mock for strike 1. Camden turns on that one out to left center, but Lucky is underneath it for out number 1. First pitch from Mock to the center fielder Markland. In for a swinging strike. Markland 1 for 2 with a walk so far in this one. Takes a hack at that one and fouls it into the Collegians dugout. Count 0-2 now. Oh, 2 from Mock. Skips in there in the dirt. One, 2 breaking ball just outside. Count moves to 2-2 now. 2-2 delivery from Mock. Finds the edge of the plate, and the ump rings up Markland. Like a backdoor slider from Mock on that 2-2. Beautifully executed. Just paints the corner of the plate. Gets the strikeout, and he could be looking at a pretty quick top of the 5th here. Ball 1 inside to the first baseman, Schramm. Struck out twice and walked so far in game number 2. Ball 2 is outside. To Schramm with the right fielder Anderson on deck. Mock loses ball 3 outside. Just off the glove of the catcher Conley. And gets him swinging with that one down low. A giveaway by Schramm. Looked like if he would have held back on that one, might have gotten the free pass on 4 pitches. Instead, Mock back in it now, 3-1. And Schramm fouls that one away. Mock has battled the count back to full here with 2 outs in the 5th. Payoff pitch from Mock is down in the dirt, and he loses him. Schramm gets the free pass, his second of the night. And that will bring up Anderson. He's got some power hitting out of the cleanup spot now. First offering from Mock is upstairs for ball 1. Anderson swings at one inside. Count 1-1 now. That one is by the catcher Connolly. And Schramm takes advantage, moving up to second base on the wild pitch. Runner in scoring position now with 2 outs here for Anderson. Small window for the Prospect Wave to extend that lead. Anderson swings and misses on that one down in the dirt. And Mock is 1 strike away from getting out of this 5th inning. 2-2 offering swung on and fouled back by Anderson. Two fastball is upstairs, and count is full with 2 outs once again. Here's Mock payoff pitch, and Anderson checks it, and they say no. They'll give him a walk. So first and second now. Here in the top of the 5th, as the second baseman Popenhagen comes up with a chance to extend the lead. First pitch is down low for ball 1. .10 fastball swung on and missed by Popenhagen. It was way behind that one. 1-1 now. 1-1 is fouled back for strike number 2. And Mock, for the third hitter in a row, is 1 strike away now. A 1-2 from Mock. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And despite the traffic on the bases with 2 outs, the Collegians are out of the top of the 5th. No harm, no foul. Prospect Waves still lead 9-6.
You alright? You know where? Yeah. I play double. Oh, are you on his sleeves too? Yeah. It's his birthday today. Oh.
New pitcher now for the Prospect Wave is number 24, Bakovic. He'll be pitching to the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Collegians, who are trying to come back from a 3-run deficit here. And Bakovic off to a good start as he has got the center fielder Cole Lucky into an 0-2 hole here to start the bottom of the 5th. And a nasty breaking ball in the dirt gets Lucky swinging and down on 3 pitches for the first out. Lucky was on base 4 times in game number 1, but has not found the same success here in game 2. Now 0 for 3 on the night. Comebacker right back at the pitcher on the first pitch by Braden Thompson. Just skips off the glove of Bakovic, and Thompson is able to beat out the throw for an infield hit. So a 1-out base runner now for the Collegians, with the first baseman, Mateo Balismo, coming up to the plate. First pitch finds the inside corner for strike 1. Bakovic working very quickly here out of the stretch. And that one is hammered down the left field line, but just foul. Balismo just out in front of that one. And the count is 0-2. Bakovic checks over on Thompson at first, but no harm. Thompson is back in safely. Balismo skies that one out to left field. Left fielder moving back comfortably under it for out number 2. Balismo just got under that one a little bit. And quickly now, even with the base runner, Prospect Wave have got 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th with the second baseman, Matt Graff, up to the plate. Graff looks at strike one. Graff having a nice second half of the doubleheader so far. 2 for 2, 2 base hits, 2 runs scored thus far. And he looks at ball one on the inside part of the plate. Graff chops it out to short ball. He skips up high, but shortstop collects it, flips it over to second for the third out. Nice play by Baumsberger. So the Prospect Wave are out of the fifth quickly and have maintained their 3-run lead here heading into the final couple of frames. New pitcher now for the Boulder Collegians. Here in the top half of the sixth, it is number 6, Dayton Stamper, out of Ann Arbor, Michigan. Stamper pitches at Colby Community College during the season. And first up for the Prospect Wave will be the DH Janke. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it back for strike one. Second pitch from Stamper is in there for strike two. Had some heat on that fastball. Come out of the bullpen firing. Trying to keep that lead at just 3 runs. Give the Collegians a couple more chances to cut into it. 0-2 is grounded to short. And the shortstop Hirayama throws on to first for the routine out. First pitch from Stamper to the third baseman De La Cruz is upstairs for ball number 1. Next one is just outside, 2-0. That one just finds the inside corner. And Stamper is on the board in this AB. 2-1 now. That one is turned on and ripped out to left field, but right at the left fielder, Braden Thompson. Well hit. Just in the wrong place. Out number 2 here in the top of the 6th. The catcher, number 9, Byrne, up now, hitting in the 8 hole. And he wears that one right on the arm. First pitch, free pass from Stamper. And the Wave with a 2-out base runner now here in the 6th. First pitch to the shortstop, Baumsberger, is fouled off down the first base line for strike number 1. Next one is chopped, just foul, right at his feet. And the count moves to 0-2 with 2 outs here in the 6th. Another one fouled off by Baumsberger. Fighting well. Somebody should just got him. That one is checked. Ump calls strike 3. Connolly does a great job to retrieve it and get it over to first for the drop third strike. Excellent job there by Sean Connolly to track down the loose ball and get the Collegians out of this one with just 3 outs. Great job there by the new pitcher Stamper as well. Made quick work of that top of the 6th, kept the deficit at 3, gave the Collegians another chance to come out and try to cut into the lead. Gavin Acosta, the DH, shows bunt. on the first pitch of the bottom of the sixth, chops it right in front of him, and the catcher Byrne does a very nice job to gun him down at first for out number one. Next up is the catcher Sean Connolly, fresh off of a great play to get the Collegians out of the top of the sixth. Let's see if he can get something started for them here in the bottom half. First pitch from Bakovich is just a little low, ball one. Next one is also low, but finds the zone. Conley does not offer, and the count is even 1-1 now. Breaking ball from Bakovich, swung on and chopped foul on the left side. 2 strikes now on Sean Connolly, the catcher. That one finds the outside corner, and Conley is rung up on strikes. Bakovich has done an excellent job so far in this one. And the Collegians all of a sudden only have 4 outs remaining in this one, as the order flips back up to the top for the shortstop, Hunter Hirayama, who looks at strike one, breaking ball just on the outside edge of the plate. Bakovich's second pitch, fastball over the middle, and Hirayama fouls it back. Hirayama pops that one up in the infield. The catcher Byrne calls for it and drops it, but it is fair. The ump rules it fair. Bounce it ricochets off of the catcher Byrne's glove into the dugout, and Hirayama is awarded second base. So a gift for the Boulder Collegians. The inning was over, and the error on Byrne gives them a little life here in the bottom of the sixth. Third baseman Jackson Bryant up now. 0 for 2 on the evening. That would be a great time to get that first hit and score a run for the Collegians. He looks at a filthy breaking ball for strike number one. Bakovich brushes him off with a fastball inside for ball one. One pitch is fouled back for strike two. Bryant homered in the first game of the doubleheader, so the power is there. Collegians would love another one here in game two. Runner on second, 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch, runner goes, ball is in the dirt, no throw, and Hirayama is into third standing up. But Bryant checked his swing, and the ump said he went for strike 3, and the inning is over. So the Collegians now down to their last 3 outs as we head into the 7th inning, the final frame, with the Prospect Waves still leading 9-6. This pitcher is nice. He's been just the last 2 innings. He's throwing some crazy stuff. Dayton Stamper is back to finish off the 7th inning for the Collegians after a strong showing in the 6th. As the order flips over for the prospect wave, and the left fielder Camden is back for his 5th plate appearance of the afternoon. He's 2 for 3. Reached base 3 out of his 4 times up. 2 singles, a walk, scored a couple of runs, having a pretty fine night. But he chops this one right back to Stamper, the pitcher, who throws to first, and the throw is high, and it's over the head of Belismo. Camden will take second on the throwing error. And that is not the start the Collegians wanted. Trying to keep this deficit at just 3 with just 3 outs to go in this one. That will bring up the center fielder, Marthland, now. Marthland has struck out twice and reached twice, once on a single and once on a walk. 1 for 3 on the evening. Also reached on a single and a walk earlier today in game 1. So he's having himself an efficient opening day. First pitch from Stamper is outside for ball 1. Next one from Stamper does catch the outside corner of the plate for strike 1. Stamper working quickly out of the stretch now. 1-1 delivery is outside with a breaking ball. Stamper's 2-1 is swung on and chopped right back to him. Throw to third is high, and the runner is called out on the tag by Bryant. Heady play there from Stamper to get the lead runner, Camden, at third. Marthland is into first on the fielder's choice. Three-hole hitter Schramm now fights one off. A bloop single into left. Marthland will take third. Throw is cut off. And Schramm will take second there on the opposite field. Bloop hit. A shallow double there for Schramm. But a nice piece of hitting. Inside-out hitting there by the first baseman. Cleanup hitter Anderson now up With just one out here in the seventh and two runners in scoring position, infield is way in for the Collegians. Big opportunity here for Anderson to extend this prospect wave lead as they seek a split in this afternoon's doubleheader. Stamper's 1-0 is fought off foul, and the count moves now to 1-1. Infield still way in for the Collegian. The 1-1 from Stamper is outside for ball 2. Interesting to see here how much Stamper will test Anderson with the base open. And Anderson pops that one up weakly in foul territory down the first base line, and Bellissimo is underneath it for out number 2. Nice job by Dayton Stamper there to get a big second out here in the top of the 7th. Second baseman Popenhagen is up, still with those 2 runners in scoring position. Big RBI chance, but now 2 outs. Stamper can see the end of the tunnel. But Popenhagen pops one off the inside part of the bat, out opposite field into right field for a bloop hit that scores both runs. Clutch piece of hitting there from Popenhagen, and the prospect wave lead is stretched out to 11-6. Wonderful piece of hitting there by Popenhagen. Takes the inside pitch, takes it the other way, just over the head of Bellissimo. D.H. Janke is up now, and he fouls off the first pitch from Stamper. A 1 offering from Stamper is just outside. Ball 1. Fastball on 1-1 is swung through by Janke, and that brings the count to 1-2. One, 2 from Stamper is in the dirt for ball 2. Try to get him fishing with the breaking ball there. Two from Stamper gets by in the dirt, a wild pitch. And Popenhagen will easily take second. And the count is now full here with 2 outs and a base open in the top of the 7th. 3-2 is in the dirt, and after being ahead 1-2, Stamper loses Janke, and now it's got to start anew against the third baseman De La Cruz with 2 men on. First pitch from Stamper upstairs for ball 1. That one just misses on the outside part of the plate. Two and 0 now to De La Cruz, who is 0 for 3 with a walk this evening. He's looking for another walk, though, as he takes that fastball on the outside part of the plate and moves the count to 3-0. Stamper finds the zone with the 3-0 fastball. Count at 3-1 now. 3-1 from Stamper, swung on and missed by De La Cruz, and the count is full once again with 2 outs in the 7th. Three-two, swung on and missed. De La Cruz took a hack at it, but could not find it with the bat, and Stamper is out of it, out of the 7th after giving up just 2 runs. So the Collegians will have just 3 outs to make up this 11-6 deficit here in the bottom of the 7th. Trying to get a sweep on this opening day doubleheader against the Prospect Wave. Part of the order due up for the Collegians: right fielder Hank Himrick, center fielder Cole Lucky, and left fielder Braden Thompson will start it off. Bakovich still on the mound for Prospect Wave after 2 stellar innings in the 5th and the 6th. He's done an excellent job in relief in this one. Here is the big bat of Hank Himrick stepping into the box now. Collegians really need to get something going here. They've got 5 runs to make up here in the bottom of the 7th. And they're facing a pitcher who is on fire. Only 1 base runner in the 2 innings that Bakovich has pitched so far. Himrick fouls off the first pitch, breaking ball inside. Strike 1. A 1 from Himrick just misses outside with the fastball. Breaking ball doesn't quite drop where Bakovich wanted it to. Upstairs, 2-1 now on the big right-hander Himrick. Himrick takes a cut at that one, but fouls it straight back for strike 2. Bakovich has gone to that breaking ball in crucial spots thus far. Let's see if he does it again here. 2-2 delivery. Fastball over the heart of the plate. Gets Himrick looking for strike 3. Rung him up. Bakovich is rolling once again, working very quickly now as he fires strike 1 into the center fielder Cole Lucky. They cannot touch him right now. Second pitch low and away for ball 1. One breaking ball just slides in the front door. Locks Lucky up. Catches him looking. Count now 1-2 to the center fielder. Lucky 0 for 3 this evening. And that one hits him on the elbow. Bakovich just lost that one on the inside part of the plate. Credit to Lucky for wearing it. Now the ump's trying to decide whether it hit Lucky on the elbow or whether it got the knob of the bat for a foul ball. And he is going to award Lucky with first base. So the Collegians with a one-out base runner here as they try to start a little rally. Prospect Wave manager Parker Williamson not too pleased with the ump's ruling. Comes out to have a little chat with him as the rain starts to fall here at Scott Carpenter Park. First pitch to the left fielder, Braden Thompson, is swung on and missed. Expect Bakovich to go to that breaking ball more as he looks for a game-ending double play, and he might have it here. Grounder to short, no play at second, throw to first, and he is out. Wonderful play by the shortstop, Baumgartner. Baumsberger, my apologies. Excellent play, though. Moving to his right. Gets Thompson at first. So now we have a runner on second, and the Collegians are down to their last out as Blakovich just misses with the breaking ball outside part of the plate. Mateo Belismo, the big first baseman, up now, and he swings and hammers one down the left field line. Just sneaks foul, though. He was on top of it, though. Count now 1-1. Blakovich hit hard, grounder to short. Baumsberger throws on to first for the out, and that will do it. Prospect Wave picks up the 11-6 win and gets the split in this afternoon doubleheader here on opening day. Collegians take the first game 17-5. Prospect Wave with an impressive bounce-back performance in Game 2, taking it 11-6. Thanks, everyone, for watching on YouTube. We'll be signing off now, and we will be back. I believe June 10th is the next home game. Thanks very much.